What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back here to the channel. It's time to talk about XRP. Brad Garlinghouse, their CEO, recently had some interesting things to say about what they're working on right now. Some new things in the works. A lot going on right now in the Ripple XRP ecosystem. You know, we've got October 7th coming up, which is the deadline for the SEC to potentially appeal. Of course, recently XRP got great news that basically their fine had been reduced by a significant amount in order for them to continue to operate. But we know that they're still actively working, even throughout these last 4 years where XRP's been caught in this vicious cycle that the SEC has put them through. You know, is it a security? Is it not? What is a security? What's a commodity when it comes to digital assets? They're using Ripple XRP as an example here, no doubt. But since last July, XRP has notched win after win, and they've continued to expand their foothold in places like the Middle East and in places like Asia. They've continued to get bigger and bigger in Japan, South Korea, obviously the UAE, and in particular Dubai. So right now, XRP sitting at 57 cents. We're still trending kind of in this tight range, tight window. We've been here for a little while. Even in the last 7 days, you guys can see not much has changed with the price. It's been kind of boring across the board. Look at this. Even in the 1 month, XRP, not much brewing. We did dip down below 50 cents all the way down here to like 44, 43 cents. That was a great buy the dip opportunity because we popped right back up to 63 cents 2 days later. Nice trading opportunity there. Maybe you're already signed up with me at xtalgo.com, but we flashed a momentum up here, buy signal here in a 2-day span. Some people took advantage of that. If you guys are interested in checking that out, XTAlgo, links down below. We got a nice coupon code working for you right now. So if you guys want to sign up for a little over $1 a day, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee on this too. So you could try it basically risk-free today. And again, make sure you use that discount code X when you sign up and test this thing out. It's a great tool to have as we head into the meat of this this cycle here as we head into Q4. Which we're expecting to see some fireworks, and especially out of XRP because they've got a lot going on. Mentioned the October 7th deadline. They've also got the Ripple Swell event, which is happening in Miami in mid-October. There's usually some big news that comes out during these once-a-year events for Ripple. But Garlinghouse recently was talking about Ripple and how they're developing new programmability for their XRPL. That's the ledger technology. And their CEO, Garlinghouse, called some attention to an ongoing initiative to introduce enhanced programmability to the XRP ledger. Garlinghouse made this known in a tweet earlier today, actually. Ripple announces 3 key initiatives in Korea. Now, we mentioned Korea there briefly at the top of the video. When we think about South Korea, pretty much everywhere else in the world, Bitcoin is number one. Right, Bitcoin is the most invested asset by the public, but not in South Korea. That goes to XRP, and according to the announcement, Ripple unveiled 3 key initiatives looking at strengthening the foundations of their infrastructure in order to foster even more institutional adoption and blockchain utility. This comes ahead of Ripple's XRPL Zone Seoul conference in South Korea. So this conference starts tomorrow. A big conference right there in South Korea. So we could see some news coming out here this week, from this event. Ripple's partnered with Futureverse and Ripple Custody, which is, the custody arm of the company. They've partnered with a metaverse-focused entity called Futureverse in order to secure its assets safely. Futureverse is no stranger to the XRPL ecosystem, though, because they've already adopted the XRPL NFT standard, which helps them leverage the network's high throughput capabilities and those low transaction fees. Now, Futureverse supplies network liquidity with its integration with the XRPL native DEX and utilizes XRP as a gas token on its root network. But with this recent partnership, Futureverse will even further leverage Ripple Custody solution in order to store its digital assets before they are minted on their auto blockchain. So this upcoming programmability that Garlinghouse had been talking about was recently mentioned by him again, the company's aiming to achieve basically broader adoption with this new programmability and bring smart contracts by 2025. Ripple said it'll explore the possibility of enabling native smart contracts right on the XRPL mainnet. This would be huge. In the follow-up blog post, Ripple explained that these efforts will equip developers and users with more flexibility and more multiple use cases. The ultimate goal of this is to attract more developers to the XRPL ecosystem and giving them kind of full reins to build what they want, especially in the area of smart contracts. So, but Garlinghouse had this to say in a tweet earlier this morning. With new programmability in the works for XRPL Ledger, something the XRP community has rightly been asking for, and the growing opportunity for Ripple's enterprise products to serve crypto-native customers, Futureverse is now using Ripple custody. So he went into detail about that, pretty much what we just kind of went over there already. Futureverse already had a relationship, and now they're adopting even more of the XRPL technology and its ecosystem to enhance what they want to do in the future. So the ongoing development, he says, of advanced programmability on XRPL and now Futureverse's new adoption of its custody solution, again, showcases that there's a lot of practical use case right now of crypto tech in the real world. A lot of it's happening within the XRP ecosystem behind the scenes. And, you know, the thing is, we kind of lose sight of this. Not a lot of it's happening in the United States, but it's happening outside the United States at a rapid rate, especially, again, like we mentioned, in Asia, specific countries and Asia-Pacific countries, and also the Middle East as well, has been adopting XRPL's technology for a while now. So as we come back here to XRP, we're trying to get back up to 61 cents. That's the real number we need to get to in order for things to get interesting again. We need to close back above that. Right now, again, kind of trending sideways, pretty boring in the overall market. We are here in September. Now, historically, because as we know, everything follows Bitcoin, right? Historically, this has been the worst performing month for Bitcoin since 2009. Bitcoin, on average, loses about 4.5% of its value in September. Now, last September, it was a green month in September of 2023. That was the first green September since 2016 that we had last year, where Bitcoin ended the month of September up 4%. So we'll see what happens this year. Now, no matter what happens in September, keep in mind, October and November are two of the best 3 months for Bitcoin. And this is where altcoin season usually begins. September and October, we start to see the rotation of capital into more altcoins. On average, guys, we can see here that Bitcoin in October goes up on average 27%, and then in November goes up on average 36%. Now, some of that is convoluted a little bit because in 2013, Bitcoin went up 471% just in November. So the numbers are kind of skewed a little bit, but overall, it's been a positive month for Bitcoin. I think we're gearing up for some big things. You know, we have a little bit of uncertainty right now, especially in an election year. The markets don't like uncertainty, right? They like to know where things are going. So I think once we get certainty that, you know, later this month, we're going to get some type of rate cuts, finally, from the feds. And I think that will, you know, the fact that the money printers will come back on, that could attract more investors, more of a risk-on type of environment when they turn those money printers back on. And I think they're going to prop up the entire markets at large here and make it look like the stock markets, you know, setting the world on fire, and look at crypto and look what we did. You know, you got to get us back in the White House, right? We see that a lot in election years. But I think once we get past the election, there's more clarity as we head into 2025. That's where I think the biggest gains are really going to be had here for XRP and really the rest of the market. So right now, for me, I'm just using this time to accumulate my favorite assets. So on red days where things are getting, you know, severely undervalued based on, you know, kind of my preset predictions and where I want to accumulate my average cost in various assets, I'll be looking to add more XRP and more of my top favorite altcoins across the board. So some interesting things happening. Big conference coming up here for XRP in Seoul, South Korea, starting tomorrow. And then obviously Garlinghouse talking about new programmability for the XRPL, some more things to look forward to as we roll along here in 2024 and head into 2025. So let me know what you guys think about this down below. Also, real quick before we get up on out of here, if you guys are interested in trading with me, now this is a leverage trading platform. Be careful. If you don't understand leverage, don't just jump in here. But if you are a leverage trader and you're looking for a new platform to use, you might want to check out Margex. There's no KYC. Great platform here. I've got a couple open trades right now on XRP as we speak, and you can come on over here. They're doing a free airdrop of Caspa, one of my favorite cryptos, top 5 holding of mine. When you sign up and do a trade under my referral link, you're going to get free Caspa airdrop right to your wallet on Margex. So links down below to that if you're interested. Appreciate everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.